You're watching Coin Legacy, where history lives through the coins that shaped civilizations. They call it the king of American coins. A coin so rare, so mysterious, that even its very existence was once a myth. The 1804 silver dollar, a simple piece of silver that became the most famous coin ever struck by the United States Mint. But behind its shine lies a story of deception, diplomacy, and destiny. The year was 1804. The young American nation was still defining its identity, politically, economically, and symbolically. Coins were not just money, they were national statements, carrying liberty and unity across a vast new land. Among them, the silver dollar reigned supreme, heavy, valuable, and a mark of national strength. Designed by engraver Robert Scott, the draped bust dollar carried the image of liberty surrounded by 13 stars, representing the original states. On the reverse, a proud heraldic eagle, inspired by the Great Seal of the United States. It was a coin meant to represent the nation's ideals in metal. But here's where the mystery begins. Although the coins bear the date 1804, no silver dollars were actually struck that year for circulation. The mint had used leftover dies from 1803, meaning the last real production of draped bust dollars occurred in 1803, not 1804. So why does an 1804 dollar exist at all? That's where the story takes an unexpected turn. 3 decades later, in 1834, the United States planned a special set of coins as diplomatic gifts for Asian rulers. President Andrew Jackson ordered these coins to represent America's finest minting achievements. Each set was to include one coin of every denomination now in production. But there was a problem. The last silver dollar struck was dated 1804. And so, mint officials, not realizing no true $1,804 existed, prepared new dies with that date, striking a small number of presentation pieces. And just like that, history was rewritten. A few exquisite silver dollars, dated 1804 but struck 30 years later, left the mint. They were hand-polished, mirror-surfaced, masterpieces intended not for commerce, but diplomacy. These are the Class 1 1804 dollars, the true originals. 2 of these remarkable dollars were sent abroad, one to the King of Siam, now Thailand, and another to the Sultan of Muscat and Oman. Each was placed within a velvet-lined box, alongside America's entire range of coins from half-cent to eagle. To the world's monarchs, these were symbols of friendship. To numismatists, they will one day become priceless relics. Decades passed, and the $1,804 faded into obscurity. But by the late 1850s, coin collectors began to hear whispers of a US dollar from 1804 that no one had ever seen in circulation. Curiosity turned to obsession. When one appeared at auction, it caused a sensation. The coin's beauty, rarity, and mystery ignited what some call America's first coin collecting boom. By the 1850s and 1860s, mint employees realized the hunger collectors had for the $1,804. And in quiet secrecy, they struck a few more, using the old dies and new planchets. These became the Class 2 and Class 3 1804 dollars. While similar in design, these later strikings were unauthorized. They added new layers to the coin's legend, part genuine, part forbidden. Numismatists eventually categorized the 1804 dollars into 3 classes. Class 1, struck in 1834 for diplomatic gifts. Class 2, struck later, on different planchets, without edge lettering. Class 3, similar to Class 2, but with added edge inscriptions, likely to pass as originals. In total, only 15 authentic pieces are known across all classes. Each time a $1,804 appears at auction, the world takes notice. Collectors and institutions compete for a chance to own what few can ever hold. In 1999, one sold for over $4 million. In 2021, another crossed the $7 million mark, a testament to its mythic status. For a single coin weighing less than an ounce, it's a value beyond measure. Among them, one stands above all, the king of Siam dollar. It's the only Class 1 piece still housed in its original diplomatic set. From the royal courts of Asia to private collections in America, this coin has crossed continents and centuries. It embodies the journey of the $1,804, from diplomacy to destiny. The $1,804 is more than a coin. It's a bridge between two eras, the young republic and the modern nation. It represents perfection in minting, mystery in history, and the eternal human desire to possess the unattainable. Numismatists call it the king of coins. But perhaps it's more than royalty, it's a story cast in silver, a legend that is never tarnished. From its accidental birth to its place in history, the $1,804 remains a masterpiece of mystery and legacy. It's proof that even the smallest piece of metal can carry the weight of a nation's story, and the dreams of every collector who dares to chase perfection. You've been watching Coin Legacy. If you enjoyed this journey through history, subscribe for more stories from the coins that changed the world.